Just doing a little bit of a whispered ramble here today and some mic brushing sounds. I'll probably just brush the camera too, even though you're not going to be able to hear that. But yeah, I figured I'd just do some. I haven't done a brushing the mic or a vid like that in a long time. I can't do the. I guess I'd have to get an adapter to get the memory card in to do the brushing that I would do on the digital camera, because this laptop thing doesn't have a slot for those SanDisk little memory cards. These two. I still gotta get the Halo gameplay up. I was playing it earlier, kind of just doing random stuff. I definitely will get one up soon, probably in the next maybe 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna try to get one of those up. Not try, I'm just gonna put it up. I don't need to try to do much to get it up. I have a couple more high value targets, I think 3 left. I had 5, I took out 2. Found my first skull. Actually, I was not really on the look for them because I never used them in the games before, so. But all of a sudden, I was running around the map trying to get to a high value target, and one appeared. It was hidden in a tree, blown out tree trunk. And I had to take out 2 hunters, and then I grabbed it. I found all the artifact things. That's another strange thing about the story there. It gives you this background. You're almost it's you'll get a lot of this from Resident Evil games and stuff as well. You get a lot of the more interesting story stuff in the audio logs, or these other kind of logs. You scan the artifact and it's like a Forerunner log memory thing, and it's that's a little more interesting, even though I was kind of like, what? But yeah, still enjoying it, but I think I'm going to play, some, Kona again. I was playing that on, Game Pass a while back, and I picked it up maybe a month ago. It was $3, so this glare is shining my nose and cheeks up. Let's see how it does when I bust this open. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna have to either screw around with that webcam again, or I might have to buy another one, and I'm not really in the mood to do that, because like I said, I plugged in that other webcam, the one I was using on the other laptop, and it was making I watched the video back, and it was like, so I'm gonna have to try to mess with that and see if I can not get that noise. This camera's well enough, but is alright enough. I should say good enough. Sometimes it's a little, you want more from your video. Denver's last games today. Let's see if they end the season on a 4-game losing streak. They probably will. They're all leading. All signs are leading to them getting rid of their special teams coach and offensive coordinator, which makes sense because Shermer's play calling was just, I don't understand. They never really opened it up. Fucking wasted their offensive talent. It really is. They need a quarterback so bad. And it goes for Bridgewater and Locke. At the end of the day, Bridgewater's an okay quarterback, but he's more of a backup, and I think Locke is too, even though Locke really hasn't had a ton of time starting. It almost would have been better if they started Locke at the beginning of the year and just saw how he could do, and then we're like, all right, we're done. He's not good enough, or he's ripping it up. I understood why they put Bridgewater in. They're pretty much the same quarterback, although Locke will throw it downfield a lot more often. It's just a waste. It's been let's say, 6th year without them making the playoffs. That's fucking nuts for the Broncos franchise, in my opinion. They probably never have gone 6 years in a row without making the playoffs, missing the playoffs. They did a 10, 11, no wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They did 5 years. But they were still not that bad over those 5 years. And even in 2016, after the Super Bowl, they were 9-7. But during that other 5-year run they had before they got Manning, I mean, they made the playoffs with Tebow as well at 8-8. But they didn't. They had a couple of like 8-8, 9-7 seasons, and then they sucked. And that was the season of the draft. They got Von Miller after they sucked. So, we'll see how all that works out. Hockey, I forgot hockey took a break. I'm like, when the Islanders play again, it's like January 13th. I'm like, I can't even take, it's like so hard to like take any of these sports seasons like seriously because it's just COVID outbreaks and oh, we gotta delay games. Islanders have 7 guys who can't play. Oh, just let them keep playing. Another team, oh shit, Canada's having problems, you know, fucking, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, shut it down. The Islanders got fucked out of like probably 4 games. And other teams probably have too. They have like, they have their team gone. But all these seasons have been weird. Even the ones, the 2 that the Islanders made the back-to-back conference finals. They were weird fucking years too, you know. They're fucking weirder years. Last year wasn't as weird as the year before. We'll see what happens there as well. It makes you lose interest, honestly, and the Islanders admittedly are not doing well this year, and they only had to start the season on the road for like 13 games because the arena was being done. Then they had the COVID problem, and that's not just the base of it. They have no fucking offense. They really have no fucking, like, they signed Parise, who's old. They were probably hoping to get anything out of him for 1 year. Palmieri they signed. And I was hoping he would, you know, because he did pretty well in the playoffs this year. I was hoping that would continue, and it really hasn't. And they got rid of Everly. They left Everly unprotected, and he has like 12 goals. So he gave up goals there when he went to Seattle, took him. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's sports, right? Sometimes teams suck, sometimes they don't. Seemingly. The best part is, too, about that shit is, you could be the worst franchise in the league or the best, and it doesn't matter because the fans are still going to talk shit. The second the Super Bowl's over, the next season starts pretty much. You know, it's like, whatever, dude. That was like yesterday. No one cares. It feels good, and I've been lucky enough to see Denver win 3 Super Bowls. The first one was fucking amazing. The second one, the back-to-back, was nice. The last one, I was really losing interest, but I was happy to see it happen. But you kind of lose that back. I don't know. I'll go for another minute or 2 here. I want to pick up a couple more Blu-rays. I have my eye on this. I throw my wish list in Amazon, and then I go back and keep looking at it to see if they drop in price, or I just snag them off there, so I don't have to look them up. I don't know how this is going to sound. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, I mean, what are you going to do? I don't even know what I'm saying now. It's literally turning into a ramble. What else? I still might do the G.I. Joe review, but probably not. I just want to do more game reviews, and people have mentioned in the comments in the past and recently. I can do a video game review better than a movie review. I'm not like some kind of like pro when it comes to that kind of shit, and I'm not gonna give you like all the ins and outs when it comes to movies and stuff. I can tell you about the acting and stuff, and the story, but I'm not like a professional reviewer. What else? Anything else? I don't know. I do not know. Maybe I'll fill up with that webcam again tonight and see what's up with it. Yeah. See how it all goes. You know what I saw on Amazon? I don't know if it's a piece of crap or not. I should read reviews. It was for the Switch specifically. I don't know if it was for the Xbox One. It also worked with the PlayStation, which I don't have, the 4 and the 5. But it was a capture card, and it was like $30. I almost want to kind of try to get that just to do Switch games on and see how it goes. Simple enough to use, you plug the one thing into the TV. It's the little box or whatever. I'm sure a lot of you have used it. You plug one into the TV, one into the system, one into your mic can go in there and stuff. I'll end this here in a few seconds. That probably nice loud noise picked up. I apologize for that. Yeah, I don't know I'm pretty much like going vid to vid, day by day. Like I want to do the Halo and stuff, but each day I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try a mic brushing vid or whatever. I'm kind of just bouncing back and forth here, but it goes. You're a content creator. I think you know how it goes from time to time. You're just, like I said in the other video, my mind's still, it's getting a little better, but, like I said, I'm not sad per se, but I'm just, a little off, and, you kind of, I don't want to focus too much. The roleplays will come back. It's like I'm going to stop making them. They'll come back, but, sometimes they, when I can do these or ramble or do a video game thing, things I can just flow with, it's easier. It's hard for me to flow the way I usually can in a role play, because I'll start to if I screw up on a ramble or I'm talking about a video game review and I kind of forget what I'm saying, it's not a big deal. It breaks the flow of a role play, and it happens occasionally anyway, but I typically don't, I don't want to do role play unless I'm 100% in the mood to do it, because then I'm fully focused on, because like I've said in the past, I just, my role plays, I don't know why I made that farting sound, but my role plays are, they all just, I have ideas in my head, or if I get a request, I work from the request, and I still have ideas in my head, like even the night before, I'll be coming up with ideas, and stuff just keeps popping in my head as I'm filming it, but I still make mistakes. But that's how I try to make it as natural as possible, so it's not like, I don't know. We ended up getting 7 inches of snow out here yesterday. It's fucking cold out today. Part of the reason why I play Kona, it's the right game to play during this feels like 20-degree weather, but the snow a little bit, to be honest with you. Kind of past it. I don't know. I don't mind the cold weather so much, but I think a lot of people with snow, you kind of just like, I don't want to deal with it. Especially because I walk, and out here in Suffolk, there aren't as many sidewalks as there are in Nassau. So if I want to go take a walk, I gotta go in the street a lot. I've talked about this a lot, where I have to like go onto the snow, which I don't want to do, you know, if it's icy and shit. I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit and rain, so hopefully that gets rid of it. I was just thinking of something I forgot. Damn it. Oh, we watched a movie last night called Woodland. That was pretty good. You should check it out. It's on Amazon, I believe. This guy takes a job as a watchman in like all the way up in Canada with this other guy. It's only two of them, and he starts taking these pictures and shit and stuff appears on him in the future. But yeah, I will end it there. And thanks everybody for checking this out. And have a good